That's how I get that ooh.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
What's goody, YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to yet another live reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave your comments down below, and enjoy this reaction video. What's goody, YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to yet another live reaction video. I'm your girl, TMR. Thank y'all so much for stopping what you were doing and meet me over in the damn break room, y'all. Oh boy. All right. Happy Monday to each and every one of you all. I hope you guys are feeling good and doing great and starting your week off just fine. Hold on, y'all. Let me turn my volume down. Guys live, okay? We can talk. Skye has been the topic of conversation for quite some time now. Well, you guys, she did a live stream yesterday that said get a life. And I said, oh, okay. Let me get into this conversation. Okay, so we're going to tap into what she was saying in this live stream. It's about 50 minutes long. Thank you, Miss True. I appreciate that, sis. So, again, welcome, everybody. Welcome to the break room. I hope you all are feeling good and doing great. I am going to come back this evening, so make sure you have your notifications on, because I definitely do want to do that commentary on Peach McIntyre and her conversation with her mom. Peach and her mom are back at it again, so we want to talk about that. Thank you, Alicia. Well, tell your baby I said happy belated birthday, honey. I went to the movies on Saturday. Okay, girl, that sounds fun. That definitely sounds fun. I haven't been to the movies in forever, but that definitely sounds fun. So welcome, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon. A quick little break room live, lunchtime break room live that I wanted to share with you guys. Now, here's the problem I have with Skye. You know what? I'm not saying that sis cannot be angry, upset. She can definitely possess those emotions. They are hers to possess, okay? But Skye is having some type of, I don't know, hard on for reaction videos. And she says she doesn't like people using her content, making it their own. And I guess Skye forgot, well, maybe she does not know how reaction videos work. Typically, you either use some of the footage, all of the footage to react to the video. And let's be honest, you guys, Skye's situation is a very odd situation. We all have, for the time we have been on this internet over here in the break room, we have definitely talked about the moms, some of the moms being displaced or having to move abruptly. Y'all know Christy has been a topic of moving abruptly or moving very frequently a lot over here in the break room. And Skye doesn't understand why we have a disdain for the moms, okay? Skye seems to think that we hate the moms. I said, oh boy, hate is a very powerful, evil, nasty word, Skye. Now, is everybody in love with you? Is everybody in love with you? Yeah, I don't know, sis. But do people find your current life predicament or life situation a little odd? Yes, sis. Skye, your situation, baby, is not common. Okay. Oh, okay, blessed. Okay, I'll take a look at it. It's not a common situation that mothers would like to find themselves in. Now, unfortunately, we do understand that there are times where moms find themselves in Skye's situation. And we have found out over the years of being on the internet, there are moms who like to share their homeless journey. And then there are a lot of moms that don't want the internet in their business. Now, either way, it's your prerogative. You can do however you choose to do. But Skye said, you know, she could have refrained from telling us this. Okay. Skye said she could have been real fake and came on this internet and act like wasn't nothing going on. And you're right, sis. You definitely could have done that. However, you chose to do the opposite. And because you've done that, a lot of people find it interesting. Okay. And they have comments, questions, and concerns. That's it. I think for the majority of us, we have comments, questions, and concerns. Do we have a concern that Skye is not a good mother? I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say she's a horrible mom, because I've seen horrible mothers. I've seen mothers far worse than Skye. But what I will say is we find it very odd or very peculiar that you would put yourself in this situation. See, Skye seems to think somebody put some little hoodoo voodoo hex on her, and this is how she became homeless. What Skye has to understand, and maybe she does understand it, and maybe she does not understand this. The reason why Skye is displaced right now is due to her own actions. Now, Skye can either admit that or not admit that. That's truly her business, okay? She does not have to admit that she is the reason why her and her family are displaced. She doesn't have to admit that to us, right? But based off our observation, based off the information she has given us, it definitely sounds like you are the reason why you are displaced, okay? And you can't get mad at us, sis, because again, you decided, Skye decided to come on this platform to share her story, and she can share it. And guess what, you guys? There might be some people that relate to her. There might be some people to be like, girl, I would never put myself in that predicament, okay? And then it just be some people like, I really don't care. It's just entertainment for me and grow, okay? And I'm just watching a video. It depends on which way you are on the spectrum of this conversation, okay? But Skye seems, you know, Skye, here's the thing. A lot of people in her comments was like, well, not a lot. There were a few people in her comments that were like, well, Skye, you know, because people are talking to you, it's giving you a little more relevancy on this internet, and what that does is bring more people to your channel, which in turn should put more money in your pocket. And I guess Skye understands that, but she just doesn't. So she says she doesn't mind people having their opinion, but she doesn't want people lying on her. Okay. And here's the thing. Over here, we're not lying. Okay. Some of our conversations are assumptions. Okay. And then some of our conversations come from just pure logic. Okay. Because if it does not make sense, then it just doesn't make sense. So us lying on her, over here, we are not lying on you. But we definitely do frown upon the current situation you got yourself in, Skye. And the biggest reason that we frown upon your current situation is because since you got a man with you, okay, and he seems to be rejoicing in you guys' current situation, then he should be, okay? Because let's be honest, the people or persons, let me say this, the person or people that she should be upset with is the father of these children. Do you guys agree? I feel like you should have more vitriol for the men that you laid down with and birthed either a child or children for than people on the internet discussing what's going on in your life because you decided to publicly talk about it yourself. Okay, that's my observation. Okay, because I'm not going to get mad because a chick on the internet thinks you know. Hold on for a minute, you guys. I'm not because a chick on the internet thinks I'm a little grimy. Because let's be honest, Skye, your situation is not desirable. Okay, so some people might look at Skye and be like, poor thing. And it's other people are going to be like, girl, I really don't have no empathy or sympathy for you because it sounds like your situation, it sounds like you sabotage yourself. Okay? Because however you look at it, excuse me, you guys, however you look at it, Skye put herself in this predicament. Okay? This is she landed herself here, right? They should be helping her make sure that their children are always housed. And they do that by paying child support. In no time have I heard Skye mention that these dads are on child support, or she just recently went down to the courthouse and put these dads on child support. In no time have I ever heard her mention that. Even this current guy that she has that she calls a husband. Well, sis, if this is what you feel like, if he has the characteristics that are appealing to you to be titled and labeled as a husband, I mean, sis, go off. Okay. But I'll be damned. And I've said this many times. I'll be damned if I would get moist in between my legs for a man who is okay with us laying in the car. Okay. No. I would pleasure myself before I would get warm and moist in between my legs for a man who is very okay with us sleeping in a car. Now, here's how, again, this is an assumption because I haven't had a conversation with this guy. I'm just going to assume, based off the events that Skye has displayed on the internet, that he is okay with this decision. Because if he was not okay with it, guess what, folks? They wouldn't be in the car. If he was not okay with the woman he's calling wife, and if he was not okay with the children that he is now possessing as stepchildren, then this wouldn't be a current situation for them. Am I wrong or am I right? Am I wrong or am I right? Skye is young and naive and a tad bit dumb. Okay, I'm sorry if that disturbs anybody. I'm just going. I can only keep it 100. Okay, Skye. The fact. Now, here's the thing: if you're happy with what this man is providing to you for you, in whatever capacity he's providing it, I mean, sis, I'm happy for you too. Okay, but as a woman, as a mother, it would be the same if it was my own daughter. Okay, I wouldn't feel warm and fuzzy inside because my daughter is claiming a guy who can't provide adequate housing for you. I wouldn't be warm and fuzzy for my sons if they had women, wives, baby mamas, and they baby mamas out here doing dirtball bad. I wouldn't feel warm and fuzzy in my heart for my sons because as a man, you should make sure that the mother of your child or children is okay. Now, am I saying that you're supposed to take care of her lifestyle? No. But what you should do is make sure that your children have the monies that they need to make sure that they're like. Now, if you're paying child support and the mama is jacking the money off, okay, well then now there's a problem, not with you, but with the mother, because she's not putting the money in the appropriate places to ensure that they keep housing, clothing, food, and transportation, okay? So now I'm going to let Skye talk for herself, all right? You guys make sure you clock into the live. Hit the like button. That's how you clock in. Before we pull up the video, we're going to read what Miss Coco Marie said. Miss Coco Marie states, I wish her well. I'm assuming that based on her choices, they are the product of her upbringing. I feel for the kiddos. I'm going to assume that this situation has Skye stressed regarding her kids. I'm going to assume that too, Coco Marie, because even the best mothers in the world, there's times that we fall short, right? And one thing we don't want to do is make our children feel uncomfortable or make our children feel like they can't depend on us. Us good mothers, we strive to make sure that our children can depend on us. But at the end of the day, y'all, we're human, right? And unfortunately for Skye, she doesn't make a lot of money. right? But the monies that she manages to make, unfortunately for her, she has made bad money decisions. I mean, that's the only way I can basically summarize it. She's made some pretty poor money decisions. All right, you guys. Hey, Sassy. Hey, Army Princess. Sassy said, I brought apple cider donuts, coffee, and multi-flavored creamers. Please share. Sassy, thank you so much for your generosity, y'all. Sassy. You guys, make sure you take one, okay? We got 388 in the chat, and we want to make sure everybody gets some, okay? All right, y'all, let me pull Skye's video up.
Girl, you is on. What are you doing? Hey, Ebony. Y'all hit those likes, please, as y'all come in. I'm going to try this video, y'all. I'm going to try. Hey, Valerie. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started because y'all know I like to go ahead and get to it. I do not understand why
You guys, look like I'm having some issues. Oh, okay, here we go. My apologies.
you see using the CPN. Now they want to try talking about. Now they want to try talking about I'm talking about using a CPN. I never said I was going to use a CPN. I asked what it was.
Wait, Skye's using a CPN. I mean, if Skye was using a CPN, she would have housing by now.
Why would I do that? If you look at my records, I don't get in trouble. I make sure I stay out of trouble. I don't do none of that stupid stuff to get in trouble. Why would I do that? Why are these people so invested in our lives? I don't understand. Yeah, people are miserable. Why? Why? It makes you feel better to sit and talk about people and trash people. Why? Are we in high school? Are we in middle school? No, we are grown. Them on all you.
Right, Skye. I was going to call her Skye. Right, Skye. We are definitely grown. All of us. Well, let me say this. From my understanding, the vast majority of us are grown. That's why, Skye, we would just assume you wouldn't have put your grown self in this very childish position. You get it, Skye? Yes, we are all grown. Imagine you hollering, we are grown, but you didn't do what you were supposed to do as a grown woman to ensure that you could keep your housing and your Section 8 certificate. Skye? See, that's why you're the topic of conversation, because since your clapbacks don't make sense, because you're trying to chastise the people for discussing what you've talked about publicly, and the majority of us are discussing it because it don't make sense. It don't make sense. Now, am I saying that Skye purposely jacked her Section 8 off? Like she intentionally said, you know what, I'm getting ready to be a rebel and I ain't paying my rent so I can lose my Section 8 so I can go viral on the internet. I don't think that was her idea at all. The reality is, some way, somehow, Skye received money and didn't put it in the appropriate places to ensure that she could keep her certificate. That's all.
Because they want to make money off you guys. They are not creative. Right. Like, so now we rent from people. Now we using CPNs. I'm trying to fix my credit. I constantly keep saying in my videos that I'm trying to figure out how to fix my credit. I'm watching videos on how to fix my credit. Why in the world would I sit here and do something that's going to get me put in jail away from my kids? That is stupid.
Skye, here's the thing. If you are not using a CPN, the fact that you come on this internet to tell people I'm not using a CPN, sis, we're not saying that you're, I don't know who's saying you're using a CPN, but it's clear if she was using a CPN, she still wouldn't be sitting in this car. Okay? That's obvious. Skye, you're focused on the wrong things. Now, so more than likely, I think this video or this live stream was done yesterday. It was Sunday, right? So on Sundays, most apartment complexes and all that are not open. We have already suggested to Skye that she stop wasting her application fees, the money for application fees for apartments, because it sounds like she's tried a couple and she can't get them. What we have suggested to Skye is, and the people in her comments in her chat have suggested this as well too. Skye, go try to find a private landlord. At this point, who does your mother rent or does your mother own? Because I'm just going to assume if your mother rents, then she has a landlord. And again, this is only if her mother rents. If your mama rents, does her landlord have any available properties? Okay, well, let's minus mama out the equation. Because again, I don't know if mama owns her home or she rents a home. So let's just say, do you have an aunt, cousins? Do you have any family members in your life, Skye, that you talk to that are currently renters, okay, that maybe rent something from a private landlord? Have you consulted with family members, maybe friends? Do you have any friends, co-workers? Have you consulted with any of the people that you surround yourself with on a daily basis to see if their landlords possibly have any vacant properties that you could possibly rent? Instead of coming to the internet talking about, they talking about me, they won't leave me alone. Sis, you could spend your time doing something totally different that could actually benefit you. Because at the end of the day, even with you having this conversation, it's not going to stop the conversation.
Stupid. They need content. Instead of doing something with their own life. This is why people already look at us as Black people, already look at us the way that they do. And then we turn around and we sit up here bashing each other too. That makes no sense. That makes no sense at all. Tell me the reason why y'all really don't like me. Because all you can say is that I got a lot of kids. Why you don't like me for that? Why is it that you dislike?
Nobody dislikes you. I don't think I've heard anybody say that they don't like your ass. I think people are very, maybe I can use the word disgusted, not necessarily with you, but with how you put yourself in this position. Not only that, Skye, you're not a clean person, okay? You're not tidy. You're not a very tidy woman. And so some people are disgusted by how you had yourself and your children living in that apartment that you had to move out of, Skye. It was nasty, girl. Now, here's the thing. Here's the unfortunate part. It sounds like Skye is a creature of her environment, okay, or a product of her environment, okay? So maybe as a child growing up, Skye didn't know any better, hence the reason why she can't do better. That could be a possibility too. But I just really feel like this conversation could have been better suited. Instead of you getting on here hooping and hollering about somebody doing a video, you probably could have took the time to pick your audience brains to probably help you brainstorm on what should be the bigger focus of finding a place for you and your home, you and your children, finding a home for you and your children, baby.
Like me because I got a lot of kids. Because that's honestly what it seems like it's about. Because what else is there for you to come? I didn't do nothing wrong to you. I didn't hurt none of y'all. I'm not taking from none of y'all. People want to sit here and say that I sit here, I'm using the government, but I work. I pay taxes like everybody else.
Yes, Skye, you more than likely pay taxes. And unfortunately for you, when you got your refund from the government this year, once again, sis, you didn't.
And then it makes me mad that YouTube want to sit here and keep recommending stuff to me that I don't want to see. I don't care. I don't care. These people want to sit on here and waste their time talking about me.
Messing up. Give me a moment. Oh, there it goes. As soon as okay, hold on, you guys. My stream is messing up. So Skye just stated she's mad at YouTube too. Not you mad at YouTube. Child, what did YouTube? Skye says she's mad at YouTube because they keep recommending these videos to her. Well, Skye, I don't know if you read the fine print of these recommendations. Although YouTube will recommend certain videos to you based off the videos that you're watching. See, YouTube, the algorithm knows what you're watching. So, Skye, if you would stop watching the reaction videos, maybe YouTube wouldn't recommend them to you. And if they persist to keep recommending these videos to you that makes you angry inside, there is a button right below the recommendation where you can tell YouTube to kick rocks. Don't recommend this video. And if you select that button, Skye, YouTube actually pays attention and they listen. They won't recommend those style or that style of video to you ever again. So you got to do your due diligence as well as you want YouTube to do their due diligence.
Y'all dumb people, not my support because I love y'all. You guys are amazing. But the dumb ones want to go watch the doggone videos and think the stuff is cute, but then to sit on here and talk about us. They don't have nothing else to do. It's all a money grab for them. And that's crazy. So we're wrong for coming.
Oh, Skye, hush. Marquita said, TMR, please read this. Skye had a sub come to her previous video, and Skye stated to the sub, I need to talk to you after because I am nervous to do the thing after seeing what happened to Chrissy. Oh, so are you saying, Marquita, that a sub came to her comments telling her that they have a way that she can find a place to live by what Chrissy does, use those CPNs? Oh, is that what you're saying? Oh, okay. So Skye is not aware of the fact that people are watching even when she think they're not watching. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Coming on here and talking, using our lives to make money, but it's okay for them to come on here and use our lives to make money. Like, it's okay for them to talk about this. That don't make no sense.
It's what? Like Diddy getting on here. Y'all doing reaction videos on me. Stop trying to make money off of me. Child, Diddy got bigger problems, and so do you, Skye.
Right, I don't watch them either. And it's just like, I'm sitting here trying to hang on my family. Like, we got so many birthdays going on right now. And we're doing a cookout. and I'm supposed to be enjoying myself with my family and also editing videos and all other stuff. But I can't do that because here pops in my recommendation or on my phone. It's not even, I'm not even on YouTube. It shows on my phone, on my notifications, that this woman talking about, Skye talking about you was using a CPN, and then they in the comments talking about she talked too much. She talked too much because I talk about my life. Because I'm talking.
Skye, if you were barbecuing with your family, you know, being a part of the festivities, how did you had your phone in your hand? And even if you did get a notification, Skye, I just explained to you how you can eliminate getting those notifications. Baby, you got to stop watching the video. See, that's how you eliminate getting notified of said videos. You got to stop following the channels and watching the videos, Skye.
About my life. I'm not talking about nobody else's life.
She's mad because people are saying that she's using a CPN like Chrissy.
I'm talking about mine. And it's crazy. I can't even focus on what I need to be focusing on because to get on here, I'm sitting up here trying to post my content and do lives and all this other stuff. And then every time I do a live, it's in the next person's video. It's in a page.
I'm sorry, Skye. How does that eliminate you being able to do what you do? Are you saying because people are sharing your content, it prohibits you to put up the content? Well, that's your fault, baby. If you want to stifle yourself, sis, go right on. And let me explain something to y'all. Skye's making a little more money on YouTube than she was this time last year, right? So, again, this is an assumption. I am assuming that now that she's getting a little traction on YouTube, maybe she's getting $500, $1,000 a month, or maybe a little more. I don't know. She has decided no longer to work that home care job. Now she's still on the roster, but more than likely she's not taking any clients because she's feels like she can, so she can be quote unquote there to be a stay-at-home. Well, there is no home, a stay at somewhere mom. I don't even know how to pronounce or phrase it because she's not in her home. She's at her mom. Anyway, Skye, personally, you're homeless. I don't know if you got the memo. You don't have a place to live. If you're homeless and you have to, we didn't lie. You told us that you and your husband was sleeping in your car behind your mama's house, right? The last thing you should be worrying about is a barbecue. Unless somebody at the barbecue is getting ready to let you and your family come stay with them, we wouldn't even be celebrating anything. We would be concentrating on finding us a place to live. Now, I don't know if you're celebrating your kids' birthdays or whatever that, but this would have been the time, just like you told the kids they couldn't have a Christmas this past Christmas, then we probably would use the same rules for birthdays. Because although this past Christmas, you told the kids they couldn't have a Christmas because you was trying to get a vehicle. Well, now you're trying to get a place to live. So any monies or food stamps that you're spending on birthday parties, you probably should refrain from doing that because I would just assume you're not in a position to spend that type of money. Because if you want to have a birthday party, wouldn't you rather have the birthday party at your home opposed to somebody else's? I don't know, just a thought.
I know that there are people out here going through the same thing that I'm going through. And me talking about it could be helping the next person. I could be doing something that they didn't know. Yeah, Sally, excuses. Bye. I could be doing something they didn't know about. They could be doing something I didn't know about.
Right, D. Nikki.
But I can't share nothing because everybody wants to talk about what my life, like it's my life. If you want to come on here and you want to give your opinion, be positive, all that, tell me what's good, you know what I'm saying, that type stuff. But don't get on here being negative and then you want to take my videos and put them on your page.
Skye, let me explain something to you. Since there's nothing positive we can say about your current situation, you're stating that you're married to this guy and this guy is okay with you and him sleeping in your car. Sis, how do we how do we talk about that in a positive way? Well, at least you're not sleeping in the car alone, sis. At least somebody there to sleep with you. Is that what you want us to say? As a woman, as a real woman, okay? No real woman would be uchiku, giddy, yaya about you and this man that you call a husband sleeping in your car, Skye. Yet nobody would be excited about that. I don't understand what positivity did you want us to bring out of that? It's a shame for God that you're even in this current situation. It's even a bigger shame that that man hasn't yet to bring you out of this situation. How come that man hasn't brought you out of that situation? And I'm just going to assume if your mama got any sense that God gave a goose, she would be saying the same thing to you if she has any love for you and her grandchildren. She would be saying the same thing, Skye. See, you want everybody to be happy for this situation you got yourself in, and nobody is happy that you made a poor decision with your money. But people are even more upset that you got a man riding along with you who can't even deliver you from your current situation. But y'all got to understand, Skye is hard-headed, and she don't get it. So if she don't get it, she don't have to get it.
Because you ain't got nothing better to do. But then when I sit here and say you clout chasing, I'm not clout chasing. But you're using my videos. You're not using yours. You're using mine. I can have whatever I want. I can have what I can. Yes, I can have it where people don't post about my life. It's my life. Let them post about your life. I come on here talking about my stuff. The money is supposed to be coming to me, not y'all sit here and go talk about my life. No.
You're right, D. Nikki.
Okay, Anthony, let's go.
Hold on. Hush, Skye. You're right, D. Nikki. Initially, she told us that it wasn't his responsibility because she was in this situation when he walked into it. Yes. However, 2 months later, they're still homeless. So now, in my opinion, he just inherited her situation. So now it is definitely just as much as his responsibility as it is hers, because regardless if he walked into her getting ready to get evicted, it's the fact that he decided to ride the waves with her. So once he decided to roll with her through this homeless situation, he just inherited her problem, in my opinion.
Not a problem. Then for somebody sit here and leave a comment talking about they see me at Walmart. Talking about, come on now. You see me and then you want to come post something and say something. That's the stuff to be irking my nerves. Everybody just, man, oh my God. This is the stuff I just be. I'm on live. What's wrong? I didn't like it. I'm on live.
Y'all notice how that man walked up to the car and her whole demeanor changed, honey. Her whole face lit up like a Christmas tree. I guess, honey, maybe he moves her in a way that I just can't understand. Because, honey, he would have walked up to the car and I would have had the same angry face that I had prior to him walking up to that car.
Who did it? They not playing with you?
No, she don't have a good Judy in her life.
Maddie and Alicia, come here.
She doesn't.
Your mama need discipline. Y'all stupid people. I ain't got time you are. I can just block you completely. Bye.
Somebody said you need discipline.
Yeah.
I give you discipline. I don't know what they're talking about.
If y'all keep being and I get paid from it. Because people make stupid comments like you, and I get paid from it.
If you don't like the channel, stop watching. Get a life.
I mean, exactly.
I know he didn't just open up his pie hole in the middle of his face. He said, if you don't like it, then don't watch the channel. Get a life. Sir, if you don't hush your mouth, who told you to speak? This women business. You can stick your nose somewhere else. Isn't there a man somewhere in that yard drinking a Bud Light or something? You go over there and deal with the men and stay out of women business. See, that's your problem. You too damn sassy, sir. I can't stand a sassy ninja.
That's what I'm saying. But they taking my stuff and sitting here putting it on their page. Want to talk junk about me, but then you want to keep taking my videos and put it on your stuff. Why?
You must love my life.
I always got something to say.
Right. I thought a broke ninja said something.
Yeah, I'm about to report.
What is that? You need me? Oh.
No, they can't talk about me. And I'm about to sit here and get all of their pages straight. I don't care. Talking about they can talk about me. Let them talk about your life. Don't tell me who can talk about me, who can't talk about me.
Vinetti, he told us to go in the house. We go in the house.
Right, Miss TLD.
Go in the house what?
Go in the house. He keeps telling us to go over here, but we come out.
Then go sit on the chair over there.
Yeah.
Where's Alicia?
The blue one? He told us to go in the house.
I know, that's all I was telling them to sit a time out because they were being mean. They can go in the house. Go in the house. Where's Alicia? Okay. Baby, I understand. But please don't let them take you to a bad place. I know, honestly, but it's just like, I'm cool when I don't see it. When I don't see it, I can't, you know what I'm saying? It's not affecting me, but
Child, we're not worried about the striking thing. Child, we have surpassed the striking thing. I think all the reactors at some point have been struck, and all of these channels are still existing. Y'all, we know how to work around that. At the end, we're not even going to get into that conversation, girl. We don't even talk about the striking thing anymore. Skye, you late, girl. We've been past that, okay? Jasmine, she over there on hush. Libby on hush. Chrissy on hush. See, you just not getting some traction on your channel, okay? Based off these reaction videos, because I'm sorry, Skye, you alone wasn't going to get it, okay? It's the constant reaction that was pumping you up in the algorithm. But it doesn't even matter at this point. I don't even want to explain this to her. Poor thing over there.
Lord, like they literally taking my videos, my lives, like everything, and they taking the whole thing and they not like making it look like theirs or nothing. Like they just putting my whole thing in their videos. Why?
Yeah,
you're making money off of me. But then want to see and say you're not clout chasing.
That sounds like clout chasing to me.
Right.
Sir, now we done told you before to hush, okay? We're not going to tell you again. Hush. Stay out of women business. This between us and Skye. This ain't got nothing to do with you. Do you got a ussy in between your legs? Well, you might do have one. Anyway, until you can birth a baby and somebody call you mama, I want you to hush, sir.
I dealt with that when I was 16. I had somebody stealing my damn music.
Then somebody just sit here.
Wait, hold on. He said when he was 16, somebody stole his music. Sir, if you don't push the fast forward button on that cassette tape over there, you talking about you 16. Sir, ain't you about 30-something, 40-something? Talking about when I was 16, somebody stole my music. Imagine that. Well, they should have stole something else.
And said they're reactors, they can comment on my life now. I mean, they can make videos on my life. Man,
yeah, but they're using shade.
You're
they're
not,
shade.
But they're not even like really doing a reaction. They're just like taking my whole video.
Not even your video.
If you want to go,
took my video off of my TikTok.
Yeah.
Why does he keep talking? I'm getting upset over. I want you to hush, sir. Hush. This ain't got to hush. Oh, he making me so mad. Every time I hear his voice, it sounds like somebody taking their nails and running it down a chalkboard. I don't like him.
Taking videos off your stuff. If you want to go making a reaction and you sit in the camera and you talk about what you felt, what your opinion on the situation, that's a reaction. But taking my video and putting it in your video, putting it on your page, and you go look on their page, they got only videos of us.
Looking ass.
Only videos of, they got videos of me, Jazzy, Chrissy, Peach. Why?
That's because she.
You know, you want to know why? Because it's a conversation. Because you, Jasmine, Peach, I noticed you didn't mention Liv. I don't think you too much care for Liv. A lot of people don't like her. But anyway, y'all are a topic of a conversation, girl. Y'all do a lot on this internet that has people intrigued to want to know more. We are very curious. One, of why you won't take them braids out your head, ma'am. I am very curious to know that. Two, we are also curious of why you chose a man that can't put you in an apartment or a house. That's the second curiosity. Skye, hush, baby. You're making it bad for yourself. Look, again, I'm not saying that you need to be excited about a reaction video, but since you should be more upset about your current life situation than somebody talking about it because you brought the conversation up. Am I the only smart one here?
He ain't got no followers.
Yeah, taking other people's videos and posting as your own. Yeah, that's not right. Why? Like I said, if you want to do a reaction,
what is his name? Andre.
If you want to do a reaction on my life or what I'm talking about, what I'm doing, then get in the video and do it. Do you in the video? You sit in the video and do it. But don't sit here and take my stuff. I know I'm coming.
Wait, hold on. She said now she's trying to tell us how to do the reaction video. Skye, girl, we not telling you how to do your video. She said you sit in the video and talk about whole thing over there.
Coming, I love you. And YouTube shouldn't allow it. It's not fair. It's not fair for people to do that. It's not fair use to take me, and put me on your channel. It's not fair use. Now, for them to get on and use their self is fair use. For them to get on and give their opinion in as them, not putting my stuff on there, that's not fair use. So you can be blocked now.
What? Skye, it's fair use whichever way. If a person shows their self or not. Either way, sis, it's still fair. Oh, poor thing over there. Skye, we're not going to explain this to you, okay? We're just going to assume that you don't need to be worrying about that. Just worry about, I don't know. I mean, getting a place to live. Is that could be a thought.
Hey, Mom. Where's Maya? Okay, I'm coming.
She'll be back after these messages.
No,
she got to help her mama. Come on.
I said I'm coming.
Get off.
When I finish my live.
Get off.
What, Jay?
Come on. Family time. They
I'm coming.
These negativities from Come on. Okay, come on.
Tell Skye let you play.
Skye. It's obvious the kids are. It's a lot going on over there. Either you or that man over there need to get out the car and go attend to the children, okay? Because your mama is hollering for you because she feel like you sitting in that car, although you're making money for this video, but your mama probably don't understand how this works. She wants you to be attentive to your children, baby. Now, I would advise you to get your ass up out that car and go see about them kids, but she decided to renege on her offer, letting them children sleep in the house and you and him sleep in the car in her backyard.
Messiah, ball on the ground and let the kids play. Stop it.
Exactly. Like,
it don't matter. Let them play.
Yeah, he said family time.
Let them play. Oh my God.
And then this live gonna be up next. Like, y'all don't got nothing better to do.
You wanna be the next one?
Nothing better to do. Share.
Skye, we most definitely have a lot to do. We just take a few minutes out of our day to talk about you, ma'am, and discuss what you got going on over here. I mean, this video, this Angry Bird video is very, interesting because, again, you're mad about the reaction when you should be more madder that I'm going to sound like a broken record, and I apologize if I sound like a broken record to my audience, since you should be more upset with those baby daddies that you share those kids with and that man that you got sitting next to you that you call a husband. You should be more upset with them than you should ever do or be with a complete stranger that's watching you on the internet, Skye.
What you got first? The ball? So he can join in. He can join in the play too.
Hey, no. Put it down. Put the ball down and then kick it like everybody else. There you go. Play like that.
Exactly, Sasha.
I know, Auntie, but it's just crazy. Like, let me tell y'all something. Let me get a hold of somebody on YouTube. Let me get a hold to YouTube, because I'm gonna tell you, they really do need to do something about this. Because
you want to get a hold of YouTube, girl, you better go get a hold of TransUnion, okay, or Equifax or Experian. The credit bureaus, the credit giants of the world. She talking about she gonna get a hold of YouTube. Girl, what is YouTube getting ready to do for you? You ain't doing nothing but talking to a damn bot, okay? Girl, you better go and get in touch with TransUnion and see if they can help you with your credit.
it's really getting out of hand. Take your content and use it as your own. That's all I'm saying. Don't take my stuff and use it as yours. But I'm a bad person. But my video is getting you paid because all you doing is screen recording and posting on your page. My stuff is getting you paid. Bye, Sheila. Yeah, my stuff is getting you paid. Why? And another thing, I don't mind hitting the hide button. I hide y'all quick, block y'all quick. I don't care.
Miss Oasis said, get a hold of LinkedIn and Indeed, honey.
Y'all want to send me long paragraphs? Think I'm about to sit here out of my day and read them? I'm not. As soon as I see one negative word, you're blocked. You can no longer say nothing else to me. Your life.
Guy, how is the housing search going? Did you have any good news over the weekend? Did you get, what about that shelter? You said the last time we talked to you, you told us that you were 11 on the list and then you got moved to 14. Is there any updates? You said you call once a week. Did you call this week? Did you call today? Did you call before you did this live stream? Sis, give us an update on the housing situation. I think your audience would be more interested in finding out what your strides are to regain housing again, versus your anger with reaction videos, ma'am.
Is your life not content for other channels? Exactly. Like I said, if you want to go give your opinion on your page and talk about me, dog me out, whatever you want to call it, do that. But don't take my stuff off my page. Don't take my videos. Then want to sit and call me stupid and dumb, but you using my content. I'm not too stupid. I'm not too dumb. You using my stuff. My stuff is getting you money. You want to pretend like you're not getting paid from YouTube and you're lying. You want to pretend like you do other stuff. You want to pretend like you got other jobs and other things you doing. You ain't doing them but sitting on the couch watching our videos and lives and then posting on your stuff because you don't got nothing else to do. You don't got nothing else to post.
Girl, what are you talking about? Who cares if the person talking about you? Skye, what? Are you okay, ma'am? Like, Skye, your anger is displaced, baby. Did you get your check today? I hope you in better spirits if you got your deposit from YouTube today. I don't know who she talking about, Simply D. I have no idea.
You didn't want to go here and lie. Now all of a sudden I'm using the CPN. That man is crazy. I'm using CPN but not staying in a place. Messiah.
Come on.
Bye. Bye. I'm having a good day. Just have to deal with stupid people. Like I said, if it just stop popping up on my stuff, y'all need to stop stealing my stuff. Y'all want to talk about me? Talk about me. Stop using my videos.
Not
Stop
you giving
using
your
my
2-week
videos.
notice, Nikki Pooh.
I'm on live. I'm on live. Go do what your grandma told you to do. What is in your hands? Why do you have slime in your hands?
The slime was on the bed and I had to get it off.
Go wash your hands, DJ.
Yes, ma'am.
Skye, did that man get his first check yet? Because I noticed you have made no mention that he got his first check yet. Because I would just assume that he got an 80-hour check coming, right? Is there no check? Because that money should be out. We should be out riding in that car trying to get that money to somebody so we can get an address. Let's talk about stuff that's more important, Skye. A reaction video should be the least of your concerns, ma'am, because majority of the reaction videos that are done on you, the people that are holding these channels, more than likely don't have your current situation. They're not sleeping in their car, okay? So you probably should, Sassy, they explained in the chat what a CPN is. You should probably understand that your anger is displaced. I think I've said this 4 times now, okay? So we don't need to talk anymore about a reaction video. Let's, again, like I said, me personally, if I would have conducted this live, if I was Skye, she wants to talk about reactions videos need to be more positive to her situation when she needs to be positive to her own situation, right? I would have used this time to pick my audience brain on some brainstorming ideas to get me and my family placed in adequate housing, okay? Not you in the car and the kids in mama's house, right? That's what I would have focused my time on. Skye, you are a very troubled soul, okay? And you don't, and I don't mean to, he quit his job. Oh, hold on now. Oh, Lord, I was just getting ready to say something. You made me swallow my gum, Latoya. Now he quit his job. Oh, didn't I tell y'all that the other day? Because I'm like, why is he at an interview when you just started this job not even 2 weeks ago? Or just about 2 weeks ago? Why are we at an interview? So he didn't quit his job? Skye, please tell me that this is a bad rumor. That you could, Latoya said that she heard on the curb that your husband over there quit his job. Skye, say it ain't so. Because you know what? Now that you say that, Latoya, I'm starting to think, because why isn't he at work? He shouldn't have an off day. He should be working 7 days a week. Why aren't you guys out door dashing? It's a Sunday. I'm pretty sure door dashing was popping yesterday in your town. Why aren't y'all doing that shit? Why aren't you, like, you could, I'm not saying you couldn't have done this live, because obviously this live is going to generate income for you, but don't you need more income? Gigi said he did quit his job. No, oh my. Well, folks, thanks for coming to the reaction video. I'm to the point now I can't even talk anymore. You said you think he did too. Why? Does anybody know the reason why? Was it because the reason why he had to go to the ER the other day with Skye? Is that the reason why he quit his job? His background check came back and he had to leave that job. What? Not his background check came back. Wait, hold on, Skye. Wait, hold on. You dealing with a man that his background check is so horrible that he can't even work at a restaurant? So what the hell is he interviewing for other jobs for when the restaurant job said he had to go? Skye? Oh, baby, you got bigger problems than a reaction video. You got a man that can't even help you. So what did we do with the check? Did the check come? Because obviously he has to get paid for the time he worked. Where is that check at? These are facts, Anonymous. Oh, Lord, Anonymous. Black Bougie said, what is he, a bank robber? Then what type of background does he have that he can't work at a restaurant? Because I would think he could work at a restaurant as long as he's not in management. His background shouldn't matter. Oh my goodness, Skye. Girl, you are a mess. That's why you're that's why you're the topic of conversation, since your situation is a mess. Hot Chocolate said it's official. Virgo Diva said it has to do with drugs. Oh, Lord. He called himself being the dope man. Oh, my God. Skye. Baby. I don't even have any words for you anymore. You know, at this point, Skye, good luck to you. Okay? And whatever you do, because I don't even have any words that can formulate any type of good plan for you. You want us to talk positive about your situation when we just heard some very negative information. Your husband over there got kicked from the job because his background came back and it wasn't favorable for his position. So now we're back to the drawing board. We got bad credit, not enough income, and you're barely working and he ain't working at all. So, Skye, let me ask you a question. Oh, was it, Anonymous? Skye, let me ask you a question. What's the plan, sis? Because you told us earlier you don't have any criminal history, and that's great. That's good for you. Good. Because God forbid you had criminal history and you don't make a lot of money on your job. And I would just assume you didn't have criminal history because you were able to get a Section 8 certificate. So even if you did possess your Section 8 certificate, like if you were able to keep it, this man couldn't be added to your Section 8 certificate because he can't even keep a job because of his criminal history. The same criteria that the job go by, you don't think Section 8 was going to go by it too? So basically, this man would have been living in your house and Section 8 wouldn't have been aware of it. Because if his criminal history can't keep him with a job, he couldn't get on your Section 8 certificate. So where was he living prior to living with you? Because most apartment complexes do background checks. So where was he living at prior to you? I really would like to know that, Skye. And I want the truth, not the lie, the truth. Where was this man living prior to leaving wherever he was at to come with you? Because I've said many times, his situation had to be bad, worse than yours, or equally as bad in order for him to leave where he was at to come be with you to automatically become homeless. My goodness gracious. My goodness gracious. My goodness gracious. There's an old saying, you guys. You can do bad by yourself. But see, Skye, she love to ping, y'all. She love men, right? And Skye uses a man like validates her. When a man says he likes her, that makes her feel like somebody. So, and the reason why I say that, hence the reason the type of men she's invited into her life and either married or had children with, based off what Skye told us out of her own mouth, none of those men were worth-ish. So it's obvious Skye a man validates her. It makes her feel like a woman. It makes her feel wanted. And that's what she needs. And let's be honest, y'all, that's really nothing to like for what said earlier, you definitely need you a good Judy in your life. You definitely do. Because you're quick to keep hollering husband, 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 husband. But sis, this man is not worth the words that form the letters, that form the word husband. He's not worth the letters that you put together to form the word husband. Husband is a far step above boyfriend. Okay? And the fact that this man, you're calling this man husband, and it sounds like he can't provide for you and your family, will be all the more reason he would be labeled, if you just got to have somebody, he would be labeled boyfriend, not husband.
It's like so many of these reactors on here taking my videos off my channel and reposting. They screen recording, reposting it onto theirs.
You're not letting the babies play. I am. No, you're not. Okay. Ready? When I told
Thank
Jason
you.
to get the ball, you would get the ball. Get out.
You got a problem with my life? Cool. Have a problem. Oh well. I don't care. I can care less. You're not providing nothing for me. So you don't like how many kids I got? Oh well. Get over it.
Wait, hold on.
Oh well.
Girl, hush. Skye. Kalia said he has drug charges, can't work or get public assistance. So if you have, so you can't get food stamps if you got a drug case? Oh, okay, cool.
Over it. You don't like that I'm homeless? Oh well, get over it. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. You want to get on your page and make your opinions about me and my life when I'm the only one it should matter to, but guess what? I don't care. It matters to everybody else because, of course, they want to judge me because they don't have a life neither. They don't have a life either.
Oh, yeah. So somebody just said the T is Skye is actually not her real name, y'all. Put you up on a little T. Skye is not her real name.
Other lives for their content. Thank you. Yeah, bullying other people is the new thing now. Like, it's okay to bully people. It's okay to get on here and bash moms. It's okay to try to belittle people. Yeah.
Ooh, we anonymous.
It's a new thing. Like, I really feel like I'm back in school. I feel like we're kids. Come here, Jay. Sit right here.
Come on.
Come on. JC.
Because you're not,
sit right here.
You're not being fair. You're not being fair.
Okay.
You're not being fair.
Come here. Pull your pants up. Okay. Here, lay down. Lay here, right here. I'm trying to cover your face because I don't need them to also put your face into their video.
Are you gonna share? You gonna play with everybody? Are you sure? Promise.
It's not me trying to get them attention. It's just a simple fact. Like,
be fair, okay?
Now y'all trying to
you hear me? Share.
Put me out there like I'm a criminal.
Skye, hush, girl. I don't even think you know what you're talking about. First and foremost, who's bullying who? Girl, nobody bullying you. Ain't nobody pulled up to your house, or you don't have a house. But anyway, nobody's pulled up to your car. Nobody's pulled up to your mama's backyard. People are discussing what you got going on. And based off the tea that's being dropped in this chat, what you got going on doesn't sound too favorable. Yeah, you may not have any criminal history, but this man that you attached yourself to does, okay? And I don't know how you keep finding yourself in these positions of dealing with men that are not favorable for you or to you to help you out of your current situation, or even not even so much as help or aid and assist you, Skye. Because yes, you are a mom of 6 kids, but Skye, it's obvious you need some help, right? Hence the reason why you shouldn't have jacked off your Section 8 certificate. You should not have done that, Skye. And I know you're dealing with the regrets of making that poor, bad decision of not paying the money so you could keep your Section 8 certificate. And now you're even, here's the sad part about this whole situation. Instead of Skye taking the time to go find her a full-time Monday through Friday job, Skye is choosing to do home health care and pick up clients when she can, door dashing all over the city. At one point she told us she goes to the plasma center. She's just, instead of, and here's the thing, I would have a full-time job, 40 hours plus a week, and pick up a home care client, go to the plasma center if that's what I need to do, and DoorDash on the side. I would be doing all those things. It's the fact that Skye has been homeless about 2 months now, and she's made no mention of her getting a full-time Monday through Friday job. She can be applying at hospitals. She can be applying for security jobs. She could be applying for hotel jobs. She's been staying in a lot of hotels. You could apply for a housekeeping job. There's a plethora of things that Skye could be doing to enhance her earning potential, to get her out of her. Because here's the problem, y'all. Skye, unfortunately for her and those kids, she's now faced with the harsh reality that she's going to have to pay full rent somewhere. She doesn't have the luxury of paying whatever amount the Section 8 says that she can pay based off her income, and then the government pays the rest. Unfortunately for Skye, she doesn't have that option right now. So Skye's option is now her. She is her only option. And because she added this man to her life, he should be the second option. But based off what you guys just dropped in the chat, this man has lost his job because of his criminal history. And if he lost the job at a restaurant, if he lost his job at a restaurant, then more than likely he can't work anywhere else. Now, somebody in the chat just dropped that Amazon and Walmart don't do background checks. I don't know, because I've never worked at those places. I have no idea. But if they don't, then that's where he needs to be. Because Amazon right now, they're going into their peak season. They're hiring everybody with a pulse. If you got a pulse and you can stand up and move your hands, Amazon will hire you. Even if it's seasonal, the Amazon will probably use you from October to about January or February. That's enough time, although that's not a long-term job, but that, to me, that'll be enough time to get them out of their current situation. Walmart does background checks. Okay, so Walmart does. You know what? You're right. Walmart should do background checks because, honey, it's crucial they are with the checkout. Okay, they definitely should do background checks. Okay. I don't know what else to say, you guys. I don't have much more advice that I could give Skye. At this point, Skye has to do her own thinking. If Skye wants to use to deflect and act like reactors is the problem, when obviously, you guys, she has a bigger problem than we could even imagine. TMR, did you see that caught Nika DoorDash and LOL, the internet a mess? The person she was delivering food to took the pictures. Not Nika DoorDash, and Nika would honest, y'all. If it was a perfect world, we all would be sitting around not working. But the fact that it is not a perfect world, you said Amazon hires felons as long as it's not for DV. The fact that it's not a perfect world, the reality is, y'all, we all should be working, right? Because let's be honest. Here's the thing. Even with door dashing, okay, back around the pandemic, you could get back on door dashing. And maybe I don't know. It depends on what geographical area you are in, and you could do DoorDash full time Monday through Friday. But based off of how we heard in the reaction video yesterday, Skye's car doesn't sound like it's going to help her DoorDash. It sounds like she's having some mechanical issues. It sounds like her power steering is going out. So DoorDashing wouldn't be an option for her right now, especially if her power steering is going out. But even with power steering, even with DoorDashing, she would literally have to do DoorDash from sun up to sundown, 7 days a week. And y'all, let's be honest, that's a lot of wear and tear on your car. And Skye doesn't have a brand new car over there. She has a used vehicle. I don't know what year it is, but she has a used vehicle. So in the event that Skye car breakdown, then what is she going to do? Because if you ain't got enough money to get you in housing, I'm just going to assume you don't have enough money to get your car fixed. So Skye needs to go find a job where she can park her car in the parking lot and go inside the building and clock in for 8, 10, or 12 hours. That's what she did. Skye is not in a position to be riding around the city all day long, dropping off food, because it's putting more wear and tear on her car. Now, as far as this guy, yeah, I don't really have any advice for him, because with his current situation, his criminal history, not being able to keep a job, he shouldn't be in nan woman's face. But we understand everybody's not going to follow those instructions. But he shouldn't be trying to wife up or girlfriend up or baby mama up any woman when he can't help. And the last time we was over here, it was said that the little boy that he has with him, which is allegedly his son, the family of that little boy, the mother's family, is requesting that he return that boy back to them and that the courts do a DNA, because apparently the family feels like he may not be the father. So I don't know if Skye and this man have complied with that, because she hasn't mentioned it, but I don't know if they have complied and sent that little boy back to his mother's family until the courts settle if he is actually the biological father. Skye told us herself that her husband is not even on the little boy's birth certificate. All right, let me continue, you guys.
Talking about I'm using a CPN. Hey girl, yeah, talking about I'm using a CPN. Or because somebody made a comment, and it's a whole lot of comments come in my videos when I'm doing my live. So you don't even know which part I was answering to when I was talking. You don't know what I was talking about. You don't know how many people email me places, email me information. They call me, they like everything. You don't know. So for me to get on and have a conversation with people and to say something, now I'm using a CPN. Or now I'm thinking about using a CPN. Come on now. Why? And what I do with my life, why does it matter to you? Why does it matter to y'all so much? My kids are not y'all kids. They're mine. We're good. Your life must be boring. Your life must be boring that you have to go steal my lives, my videos. This is why I wasn't doing lives before. Why am I angry? Because they're stealing my videos. They're stealing my videos off of my page, and then now they're saying I'm using a CPN. Then somebody talking about I talk too much. They wouldn't use me in a crime or whatever they said. Duh, I wouldn't use myself. Come on, man. Why? Again, I don't get in trouble. Look at my records. I don't get in trouble. I stay out of trouble.
Skye, I wouldn't even get caught up in with that, because even if you did use a CPN to get yourself in an apartment or a house or whatever, Skye needs to concentrate on her earning potential. That's what Skye needs to concentrate on. I'm going to have to just, I don't know, y'all. I'm sorry. My internet is causing me a lot of problems. I'm going to have to stop using her video because it keeps going in and out. Is this the homeless mother of 6 arguing with the internet? Yes, Magic, it is. I don't know, you guys. Like I said, I don't really understand, you know, her using a CPN to get herself in a place. We all said, you guys, you know, that's one of the reasons why everything is so expensive, not including the fact that the pandemic rose the price of everything, but people scamming their way through life. It's making it harder for people who either don't have to scam or don't want to scam, right? It makes it harder for honest folks to live honestly because you got so many people out here living dishonestly, and it rises the cost for people who've never even used a CPN, and for the majority of us didn't even know what the hell it was, right? So you said, Southside said, I know several dudes with ankle monitors who work at Amazon fulfillment centers making $800 a week. Well, he needs to get his ass on down there. There's an Amazon fulfillment center damn near in every city in the United States. So where Skye is living, there's more than likely an Amazon fulfillment center. Either he goes through Amazon or he goes through some type of temp service to get his ass up in there. He needs to be doing something. But what y'all have to understand is this guy that Skye has attached herself to, y'all, is lazy. Okay? Because a real man, and that's the only thing I can only go by what a real man to do, right? Because I deal with one. A real man would not have her and her kids displaced. Even if he came into her life and figured out after being there that she was getting ready to get evicted. A real man would either stop the eviction, and even if he couldn't stop the eviction, he would have happily helped her get into another housing situation. It's been 2 months, and Skye is still on this internet talking about they filled out an application for an apartment and keep getting denied. So maybe Skye is at the point, y'all, she's desperate and she'll do anything to get her and her kids in housing. And that, you know, I appreciate the fact that she does not want to live like this. She truly does want a place to live of her own, but you attaching yourself to this man who can't help you get to that point. Because it sounds like even Skye by herself can't even get there. He needs to get a hold of resources that help felons get job placement. I'm sure he's aware of that. He definitely is aware of that. And there's plenty of places in the city that she lives in North Carolina that can help him. Because at the end of the day, you know, you still need to work. Like you all are just saying in the chat, there's a lot of felon-friendly companies. Even if he had to go deliver trash, if he worked for the trash, Republic or some of the other big trash companies, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't mind him delivering trash, okay, with his felony record. Because one thing about delivering trash, child, you're not going up in nobody's house. You're actually not even interacting with people because you're on the street all day behind the garbage dumpster collecting trash. He could do that. But see, I guarantee you guys, this guy, this Andrake, he's probably the type of guy that think he's too good to deliver trash because he feel like somebody gonna give him a chance. Well, if the restaurant told you had to go, any other job better than a restaurant is gonna tell you the same damn thing. Okay? Oh boy, that was a lot going on there, y'all. It was about 20 more minutes left of that video. If you guys want to go over there and finish listening to Skye rant and rave about absolutely nothing, it sounds like the basis of this live is she's mad because somebody said that she was using a CPN or contemplating using a CPN to get her into adequate housing. And if that's the basis of your conversation, sis, it sounds to me that you don't have a conversation. Okay? Get a CDL, they can live on the road. He can't get a CDL because his license is suspended. Now that I heard that too. His license is suspended. So he can't get a CDL with suspended license. Okay? A mess, girl. Y'all, a mess. I hope Skye gets herself out of this current situation. First and foremost, I pray that Skye takes more value in herself as a woman. And the fact that Skye walks around for months and months with her hair looking like this, just shows me that she doesn't appreciate herself as a woman. Okay. And I'm not saying that Skye is a bad person. I'm not saying she's a bad mother, but Skye has to have more faith in herself as a woman, as a person, as a mother, before things can start abundantly just coming into her life, right? Skye, at this current moment, in my opinion, is her own worst enemy. Okay. Sitting in her car, arguing with the people about a pointless conversation is not going to get her any further to housing than anything else. I want to see how you guys think about that and what's going on over there. And we'll definitely be in the next one, honey. Okay? Remember, sub what you love. Bye.